What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin Cash. But before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. Okay, so we're going to start off talking about Bitcoin first because Bitcoin broke bullish out of a bullish flag pattern. Now, basically the way that this works, Bitcoin always leads every single bull market. So it does the biggest percentage gain at the start of the bull market. Then as you go further into the bull market, that's when altcoins really start to take off. So as you can see, Bitcoin did break out really strong here at the beginning of the bull market and did the biggest percentage gain, or at least had the most dominance in the market throughout the beginning of this new cycle. But now that we're breaking out on Bitcoin again, this actually shows that we're maturing inside of the bull market. And as we mature inside of the bull market, we're going to see altcoins take off with a bigger percentage gain than Bitcoin. So this breakout on Bitcoin is not bad for your altcoins, even though Bitcoin dominance is slightly increasing right now as we speak. Expect a reversal on Bitcoin dominance very soon. Even though the price of Bitcoin will continue to increase, altcoins will start to do bigger percentage gains as we mature inside of the bull market. So this is actually really good for the altcoin market to see Bitcoin breaking out again. That shows that we're getting further along inside of this new bull market that we started since the bottom down here at 16K. And that shows that we're going to have a lot more money coming into the altcoin markets as Bitcoin breaks out and as this bull market matures. So yeah, this is actually really good for the altcoin market as a whole. You can also see how Bitcoin is still oversold. Even though it's breaking bullish out of resistance here, it's still oversold. So expect a lot more upside on Bitcoin, even though I do think altcoins will soon start to do a bigger percentage gain than even Bitcoin. So yeah, this looks super, super good here on Bitcoin. Now, basically what we want to see here is for the price on Bitcoin to continue to increase, because what you're going to see is the flippening happen, where basically, even though Bitcoin is increasing in value, altcoins will start to do bigger percentage gains because people are thinking risk on. So as I said, as you get more matured inside of the bull market, people think in terms of higher risk, so they start putting more money inside of their altcoins. So yeah, that looks really good here for Bitcoin. Now let's talk about Bitcoin Cash, the reason you guys came here, because I know a lot of you guys don't even like Bitcoin. You only like Bitcoin Cash. I trade everything because I'm an investor and a trader. So I really don't care what I'm trading. If I see opportunity in it, I'm going to buy that thing, whether it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, whatever it is. So yeah, as you can see here on Bitcoin Cash, on the weekly time frame, we have this massive sideways consolidation range where Bitcoin Cash has actually been going sideways for a really long time. Now, this is actually super good. When you get low volatility and sideways action for a long time, what this suggests is that there's a bunch of big whales with huge buy orders down here at around $100, and they're not letting price go below that level. And so even though there's a lot of selling pressure from people that bought the top over here in 2017 and 2018, that's keeping it low for now, there's a lot of buying pressure holding this lower support level on Bitcoin Cash, and that lower support level is very strong. So that's what creates that sideways accumulation. I know it hasn't broke bullish out like vertical like it did in 2017 yet, but I expect that it will. Because of those big whales, they're not letting price go below this $100 level. It's creating this big, huge accumulation pattern that actually looks really, really good. So kind of what we want to see here on Bitcoin Cash is for that big vertical breakout that happened on Litecoin back in the day. If you guys don't know, Litecoin did this exact same pattern. If you go over to LTC on Bitfinex, you can pull up a fractal that's identical to what's happening here on Bitcoin Cash today. So let's just go ahead and pull this up real quick. LTC on Bitfinex. And if we just zoom in here a little bit, because I'm way zoomed out here on the 3-month time frame, go watch yesterday's video about Litecoin. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I did give you guys an update on Litecoin as well. So here's Litecoin on the bottom, and here's Bitcoin Cash on the top. This is the exact same thing that happened to Litecoin back in the day. The whales did not want the price to go below $1, and so they held that level really strong. Even though price went sideways for multiple years, the whales had a bunch of buy orders at that level, and they were not going to let the price go below that level. So it creates this super, super strong support floor. And that support floor, even though there's still a lot of selling pressure from people that buy the top right here, or on Litecoin, but also over here on Bitcoin Cash. So every time it pumps, it gets sold off really quickly. That selling pressure starts to die off because the big whales are buying dirt cheap at that rock bottom floor. Think of it like bedrock in Minecraft. You can't go below it, right? That lowest level, that super low support level, the whales have big buy orders at that level. So the selling pressure at some point dies off. And when the selling pressure dies off, that's when a big moon happens because all of the whales have accumulated at dirt cheap prices, bedrock prices, and they're getting ready for a big moon. So that's exactly what we see here on Bitcoin Cash today. The same exact psychology, the same human psychology, the same accumulation pattern as Litecoin back in the day. We see it with Bitcoin Cash right now today. So I really like this setup. I love this accumulation pattern. I've seen it before. I know what it leads to. I know how profitable it was to trade Litecoin in 2017. Insanely profitable, super fun to play that setup. We made a ton of money playing Litecoin back in 2017. So that was a huge, huge profitable pump back in the day. So I'm super excited about Bitcoin Cash today for all of the same reasons as Litecoin. And actually, as you can see here on the chart, right at this very end right here, it was just basically going sideways and down a little bit. A lot of people were giving up. A lot of people were not expecting a big breakout. But look what happened to Litecoin. It just obliterated the old all-time high, went to a new all-time high, and basically went vertical. There was obviously corrections along the way up, but it basically went vertical all the way to a new all-time high, price discovery. So that's what I do think will happen here with Bitcoin Cash. I'm watching this very closely, watching for a breakout of resistance. Even still, though, I don't wait for breakouts to buy. I like to buy down here where the whales are buying, because you can see it in the chart. You can see that they're doing the exact same thing that they did. They have this huge buy order down at $100. Well, basically $100 to $200, $300, around that range. On Bitcoin Cash, they have a whole bunch of buy orders, and price can't go below that level because that's where all the big whales are buying. So you can see it in the chart. You can see that sideways accumulation, low volatility, squeeze for a really long time, and that leads to huge breakouts in the market. And by the way, that is a very, very valid trading strategy. If you see a big correction in the market and it just goes sideways and kind of bounces around for a really long time, that probably means a big whale won't let it go below a certain price. They're picking it up dirt cheap, and the second that it starts to break out of that range, it's going to go vertical. My favorite thing to do is to buy where the whales are buying. I don't wait for the breakout. I like to buy near where the whales are buying inside of this range, like Bitcoin Cash right now. But once it breaks out, it really confirms that accumulation pattern, and you start to see money come into the market really quickly. And it goes vertical, straight up, pumps like crazy. You make a whole bunch of money, and you get super rich because of that pattern. So I love this setup here on Bitcoin Cash. I love this example of what it looked like here on Litecoin back in the day. Definitely go look on Bitfinex because it has the oldest historical data. Go look at the Litecoin chart and take a look at what happened here, because it's the same exact accumulation pattern. Now, also, you guys, another thing that we see here with Bitcoin Cash is a huge bull flag. If we zoom in, we have this huge bull flag on Bitcoin Cash here, where price already saw a significant increase off of these lows and made this big bullish flag pattern, just like what we saw in Bitcoin at the start of this video, how I was showing you that bullish flag and how Bitcoin broke bullish out of that bullish flag pattern. We see the same exact thing with Litecoin or with Bitcoin Cash today. Breakout of this bullish flag pattern. And if you look here, bull flag pattern on Google, there's just tons of examples of this pattern. Super profitable, super powerful. Definitely one that you want to have in your trading tool bag, one that you're aware of, one that you're using on a regular basis. So this is what it looks like. You have a flag pull where price goes up. Then you get a downward facing channel where price starts to go down. It breaks bullish out of that channel. And that's when you get another huge leg up, usually the same size as that first flag pull. It starts to go up the same size again as a minimum target. So it can't exceed that target, but the minimum target is that size of the flag pull extended out past that breakout point, and you get a huge moon in the market. So yeah, Bitcoin Cash, I think, is going to make millionaires this cycle. A lot of people are going to be blown away. You don't even have to have like $1 billion in it. Like you could have 10,000, 5,000, maybe 50,000, whatever you can afford to put in. And I would say go aggressive because the opportunity in the market is really high right now across the board with crypto. So I would say go aggressive, but you don't have to have $1 million to make a lot of money in crypto. You can find a good setup like this and you can get seriously rich and change your life off just a few thousand or even $10,000. I know because I've done it before. I've helped other people do it. And if you guys want to learn this stuff yourself, apply for the Mastermind Coaching Program. Link in the description box below. Super easy. Just need your email, your phone number so I can call you and talk with you a little bit about what it is and what you'll learn in that program and how it can transform your life so you can print money in these markets and just make insane amounts of profit in the crypto markets. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Big things are coming in Bitcoin Cash. Big things are coming for the whole market. Super excited about the crypto markets right now. Definitely keep your faith. Don't get scared. You know, people see a breakout and they think, oh, what if it drops again? You guys, things are looking really good. I would not be in a state of fear right now. A lot of other people are in a state of fear. They're skeptical. So you want to be greedy when other people are fearful. Now is the opportunity to do that. So take advantage of that opportunity and yeah, get rich in these markets. Let's do it together. We're all a big team here and we all like to make money in these markets. It's super fun to do it as a community, whether you're in the VIP, whether you're in the free Discord, whether you're in my mastermind coaching or my one-on-one coaching. We all like to make money together. It's a lot of fun and it's super cool to be investing in these markets together. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and I'll see you guys in future videos. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.